Hello and welcome everybody. So what do you think about my new setup? Please do the comment. In this video, I'm going to show you guys the best Windows PC optimization software. So the software name is Optimizer. This is actually a completely free and open source program. I will put a link in the description for the official GitHub page. From here, you can download this for free. So before we actually get into the action, I just want to give you guys my opinion. In my opinion, this is one of the best Windows PC optimization tool that you can get. So now let's just get into the action. So this tool has many options to optimize your Windows PC. So let me try to explain all of these options one by one as fast as possible. When you open this program, it will land you to the Universal tab, and here you can do the Windows optimization by disabling all of these options. And second tab, we have the Windows 11. Don't worry, it will also work on Windows 10 if you're using Windows 10. But if you're using Windows 11, there are some useful tools and options that you can enable and disable. So let's just start with the Universal tab. Here we have many options that we can disable to improve the performance of our Windows operating system. So let's say, for example, I want to disable telemetry tasks. If we hover our mouse on any of these options, it will give you the information what it does. So you can see what telemetry is in Windows. Telemetry is a service which sends usage and performance data to Microsoft for future improvements. So basically, Microsoft is collecting the usage and performance data from you. So by enabling this option, you can prevent your Windows PC from sending a data to Microsoft. So there are other options too, and similar options for some third-party applications too. For example, you can also disable telemetry for Google Chrome and Mozilla Firefox, and there are many other options. So I'm pretty sure that I don't have to explain you guys all of these options one by one, because you guys are smart. Plus, this application is actually pretty good. If you hover your mouse, it will give you the information on what will happen if you enable this option. So now let's just get into the Windows 11 tab. Here we have some Windows 11 specific features that we can enable and disable. So for some reason, if you like to have a classic file explorer, you can have it. As you know, we have modern file explorer. If you don't like it, you can restore classic file explorer, and you can disable start menu ads. I think those ads, you can uninstall them and they will never come back, but yeah, you have that option. You can uninstall OneDrive, disable Xbox Live, and there are so many good options to enhance and improve the performance of Windows 11. You can also disable feature updates, and yeah, there are many options. For example, another good one, let me try to find it. You can make Windows 11 taskbar smaller, but you'll need to restart your PC once. And if you don't like new right-click menu, you can have the classic right-click menu by enabling this feature, enable classic right-click menu. Now let's get into the next option, UWP apps. Here you can uninstall pre-installed UWP apps. So basically, you can debloat your Windows PC using this option. Next, we have the startup option, and I'm really surprised to see that this many applications actually run in background whenever I turn on my computer. So you can see I have many options disabled here, but some of the options are not visible in taskbar startup. So this program's startup option, I can use this to see some hidden startup applications, and I can disable them. I'm gonna disable this GOG Galaxy, Overwolf, Epic Games Launcher. I have it disabled on my taskbar, but still it is running. It's hidden, so I can do that. Microsoft Edge update, I'm gonna disable that. Adobe, VMware, I'm just gonna click on delete. It will give me the warning. I'm just gonna click on yes. Now they won't run in startup. I will run them manually and there will be no problem. Just like that. You can also back up and restore if you get any problem. I didn't back up because I don't need those applications to be running in background anyway. Next, we have common apps. This option is also really useful. Let's say you just installed a fresh Windows, or you just got a fresh new Windows PC. You need to download some useful programs quickly in one place. This tool will help you. You can batch download important, useful or most used applications from here. For example, 7-zip or whichever archive software you like. If you like WinRAR, you can download the WinRAR. We have that option. LibreOffice, Adobe Reader, and whatnot. And we have many browsers and other internet stuffs that we can download. Let's say Discord. Where is Discord? Yeah, there is the Discord. So this option is really good if you just installed a Windows PC or you just got a new Windows PC. Next option, we have the cleaner. Very basic, very simple cleaner. You can see I can clean temporary files and error reports, some third-party applications too, like Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox. Select on any of these options. Let's say, for example, temporary files. You can click on Analyze and you can also see all of the temporary files. You can also uncheck them just in case if you don't want to delete some specific temporary file, you can do that. Next, we have the pinger. This is a internet related option. Here we can ping and do some other stuff related to internet. So let's say, for example, I want to ping google.com. So I can check the latency. Okay. If I can write google.com, it's very difficult. I don't know why. I'm going to click on ping. So you can see I'm getting 48 milliseconds response time, and it will give you some other information if you're using like DNS. So you can say I'm using a Cloudflare DNS. You can also flush the DNS cache. So yeah, pretty cool, internet related, very simple, tool. So next one, we have the host. This one is also a internet related option. If you don't know what hosts files are, you should do some Google search. You can click on locate and you can see we have the host file. Here basically we can enter IP addresses or domain and block the internet access or something like that. Next option, we have the registry. Here we have all of these options to fix any registry problem related to, let's say, for example, task manager, command prompt, control panel, folder options, or anything like that. If you have any of these problems, you can check those and click on fix. Next, we have the hardware. Here you will see all of the hardware info for your PC. Yay! So this is my processor, CPU, this is my memory. Okay, actually I have two memories, 16 gigabytes one, which makes 32 gigs. And you can also see how much virtual memory you have. I have 62 gigabyte of virtual memory. Never knew that, now I know. Next option, we have integrator. Here we can customize right-click menu. We can add any program, shortcuts, or links to web or any type of file or commands to right-click menu. And just click on add and modify, and from here you can choose what you want to add, a program, folder, link, file, or command. If you, let's say for example, you want to add a optimizer to right-click menu, you can select that. And you can also change the icon, and you can change the position, and just click on add, modify. Okay, and now I'm gonna go to right click menu, and you can see at the top we have the optimizer. And if you need to delete anything that you added, just go to delete option and delete. And there are some ready menus, pre-made, useful right-click menus that you can add. A power menu, power option, you can add a power option to right-click menu, add system tools, add Windows app. So these are some most used and really useful right click menu options, you can add. And last option, we have the options. Yay! Final one. This one is for the application itself. Here you can change the theme for this application, and yeah, I'm gonna go Ruby, whatever you like, silver, amber. Yeah, look at that. I like amber. It's gold. Actually, I really like the purple, which is a default theme. Amber is also good because it's gold. And you can check for updates. If there are any updates, it will give you information that there is a new update. You can change the language. So this option is all about the optimizer. So I think that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. As I said, I will put a link in the description for the official GitHub page. You can go there and download it. And if you have any questions, suggestions, do the comment. I'll reply you. Yeah, that's it. I will see you in the next one. Take care of yourself and have fun. Bye-bye.